Hello everyone, hello YouTube, this is Keo Alexio, and here I am playing the game 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, and I am very close to clearing event floor 125, which is a very important floor because that is the floor, when you clear it, you get the SS accessory. So here I am, I'm going to go to the event, and I want to tell you that even though your power level might be lower by quite a bit than the recommended power, you can still clear these stages. And the reason why is because if you can get your mind high enough, which is means defense in this game, you can actually take the hits even though you're going second. And as you can see, 354 and 500 recommended power, but I am only 288 here and level 130 across the board. And this is what I feel is the very best team that you can choose for this event. And I'm going to show you why. As you can see, I have Eri, and she's going to be my healer. And I have two limit breaks on her. I have Nagomi, and Nagomi is a very strong buff. So unfortunately, you cannot get her anymore for now. But if you have her, she's going to be a really good key unit to use to get really high on these floors. And it's even better if you have limit breaks on her because then her charm buff is be even stronger. Then I have Mikari here, and I have two limit breaks on her. And basically, she has the strongest attack buff in the game because she stacks onto any other buff that your character might have. And because I have two limit breaks on her, her intensity buff also will give the entire team a mind buff, which will then make it so that I have reduced damage when I'm being attacked. And of course, I have the fire Lilisa, and she's the event unit for, the bonuses, and she's going to be the one that's doing the damage and taking down this boss. So this is who I feel is the best team to clear this. Okay, so let's start the battle. And you're going to see is because even though her power level is so much higher, most of her power is in her health. So when she attacks you, she's just not going to just wipe you out on the first turn because you're lower level. Her damage that you're going to the damage that you're going to receive is very manageable. So because of that, this is why you're going to want healers on your team to heal back the damage that you're going to be receiving. And as you can see here, the damage is not that bad. Even though Mikarin is the weak element against her and she's taking bonus damage, it's perfectly fine because she's going to give the entire team a mind buff. And her intensity buff is just way too good. I swear, that makes her an SSS tier. You should be using her in almost everything, in every content that you can possibly can. If it gives you the choice of using her, to use her. So first, I'm going to start buffing my charm up here and give myself a little heal. And of course, her intensity buff, it can stack up to 5 times. So if you have 5 different buffs on any unit, because it goes to the entire team, then that would give you the maximum point damage buff. So you want to buff up your charm or mind or whatever that your characters can do, and then you want to apply the intensity buff. You don't want to apply the intensity buff first and then do charm buff, because then that's going to reduce your damage by a lot, because the buffs needs to be applied on the character first before your intensity. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to heal. I'm going to apply the buffs again, and now I'm going to apply the intensity. And this is where fire is important here because since she's going to do bonus damage to Kulia here, who is weak, that means each skill of these attacks is going to give 2 of your special points instead of 1. So by using these 2 attacks, she's just going to have her skill 3 ultimate right away for the next round. Of course, my Mikarin's doing intensity here, and I'm going to get the mind up of 10%. So the damage that I'm going to take for this turn is going to be 10% less for each of her attacks. Which is kind of important here because she's going to use her skill 3, which is going to be a pretty big damaging skill. As you can see, my team survived, but they're getting pretty heavily damaged here. So now this is where I'm going to start wanting to heal. Unfortunately, this might be a bad run because I only got 1 airy heal skill here, and yeah, basically I kind of needed to start spamming my heals. We'll see if Mikarin can survive here or not. But if she's gonna die, then it's kind of no. I don't think. No, actually no. I can't use this buff now. I'm actually going to need the big heal for the next turn, so I'm going to have to stick with doing 2 for Ikora here. So that I have a big heal for the next round. Minus 7,200 damage for everyone. That's a pretty big heal. And as you can see, because I buffed so much, I did a massive amount of damage. So she's almost completely wiped out. It looks like Mikarin's gonna actually survive this. Yep. And see, as you can see, this is why healing is so important. Because it helps your team survive. And I guess this is going to be the kill because I'm about to heal and do a big 50% charm up buff. And this would probably just end the battle here. And of course, Mikarin's big intensity buff is over, so I'm not doing massive damage. As you can see, even though that wasn't her ultimate for Aerie, that was a big 10k buff because her healing skill for her regular skill is based off a charm. So because my charm buff was so highly buffed, her heal from her regular skill was higher than her ultimate. And there you have it. I have cleared floor 125 and I'm about to get my first SS accessory. And this is proof that you can clear stages in this game even though you're beneath the power level. So how do you clear stages when you're beneath the power level? Anything that gives mind is very important. So I'm going to show you on some ways to get mind. Of course, whenever you require a skill, the second skill of any character you get, if you upgrade the top right skill as much as you can, that will always give you mind. Of course, if you want to do one-on-one communications with the character, if you can get the bond level to level 20, that's also a pretty 0.2 something. I think it was 0.21 or something mind buff. So you want to increase your character skills, your character's bond as much as possible to at least level 20 for each character. Of course, at level 10 you get charm, but then level 20 is more important because when you start going second, when the characters when your opponent is so much stronger, it's going to be so important because you need that damage reduction as much as possible so that you can survive and then heal the damage and try to buff your characters and then finish your opponent off. But yeah, you just want to do one at one time. I can do it 5 times, but I'm not going to do it now. But you can get it to bond level 20. I can probably get it to level 18 if I did all 5 here. And then when they reach level 20, you get more mind. I think I did not receive my reward. Let me receive that. Event missions. Challenge. And there you have it. Random accessory SS. This is going to be a very, very big theme because the SS accessories are the accessories that can actually be upgraded, and it's the only accessory that can be upgraded. So it's just going to be a bit of a game changer for no matter what accessory I can get. I'm finally going to have an accessory that's stronger than the S accessories, and I can upgrade them. And then the SS accessory can be turned into personal accessories. And what do you got? I got extremely lucky here. I got one of the earrings, and I think it was earrings, and I forgot what the other thing, but they're much, much harder to get. So I actually got really, really, really lucky here. And it's charm. I would have liked it better if it was mind, so that I can, defensively take more damage and survive higher floors. But this is okay. This is going to give me good points, and when I do the rival battles, it'll give me more points, and maybe I can make it to the next stage, and I might start collecting more SS accessory, because I believe on the level 2 for Colia, I was only 1 level short from having small chances of getting the SS accessory, so maybe this damage might be just enough to put me over. And of course, this is what you use, the accessory level up power to level up, and I already own 25 of those. And that is all. I wish you guys luck. I showed you the team to use to get to level 125. And the strategies that you need to get. The strategies you need to do to get your mind and charm up. And I hope you guys are able to at least reach level 125 before the end of this event. And I hope this video have helped you. And if you like this video, please subscribe and follow me here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye.